Hey, it's me again, Steve D'Agostino, and this is the next video that I want to put up over here on my site to help you out. What I want to do this time is a sweet picking lesson, some exercises that I like to do. I'm going to be doing mostly three-string patterns. If you're not familiar with sweep picking, it's a picking technique that drags the pick across the strings instead of using the typical alternate picking that you might be used to. And how about a close up on my hands over here so that you can, where you might be used to picking up and down as you do note by note. That's not what this is going to do. So where instead of doing like that, you're going to drag the pick up or down the strings depending on whether you're going up or down in tone. In this case, it'll be dragging it in an upward motion, and then as we go up in tone, it'll be a downward drag. Okay? So now that you've seen the picking technique, I'll show you the actual patterns. Okay? Can we see everything? Okay. Alright, so the first pattern that I'm going to do is going to start here at the 15th fret. Okay? You're gonna pluck that first string. Notice how the pick is resting on the second string already. Now when I pluck that first string, I'm going to pull off. See? So, and then, okay. Now, Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold likes to do things a little bit differently. When he has two notes on the first string that he plucks, then what he plays, then what he likes to do is he likes to start with that downstroke and then move up. So he likes. That's okay if that's what you want to do. That's fine. That's not the way I like to do it. Just, you know, to each his own. Okay. So the actual pattern that we're going to be working with, and you can start with your ring finger, you can start with your pinky finger. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on what you're comfortable with. Personally, because I like consistency, just for the sake of muscle memory and what's comfortable, I like to start them with my pinky finger, especially because as the patterns get wider and wider across the frets, you need to use your pinky unless you've just got really super long fingers, and most people don't. So because of that, I just like to do them all the same way. It makes life easier for me. So the first pattern is going to start here at the 15th fret, pull off to the 12th, and then on the second string, you're going to hit the 13th fret, and then the 12th fret on the third string. Okay? Now notice the fingering here, how I have pointer, ring, pointer, not ring, middle. You have pointer, middle, pointer. Okay? So we've got pinky, pointer on the 12th, middle on the 13th, pointer on the 12th. Okay? And then back to that middle there, pointer, pinky. Okay? So with a little bit of volume, it's like this. Okay. Another point that I want to make is sometimes what you'll hear. Notice how you still have that string right there kind of ringing through. In the beginning, it's difficult to get used to how to mute that. So, you know, you're just going to have to practice using your hand to mute the strings as they need to be muted. You know, there's some people that like to use like a ponytail holder, or some people, I think I knew somebody that used a sock. I got a buddy that actually has an attachment that goes on the head and it folds down. It's like a little spongy kind of thing that lies up against the strings to mute them when they're not being used. It's just, you know, it's up to you how you want to deal with that. Me, I just personally since I want to be in control, I'm working on making it so that this hand will lie against the strings as I drag across them, so that whatever I'm not playing is muted. Not perfect, you know, but that, of course, is why this is called Guitar Student Connection, not a guitar masterclass or anything like that, which shameless plug for a site that I like to go to now and then, Guitar Masterclass, but that's not what this is. This is for students to help each other out with what they're working on. So anyway, that's pattern 1. Okay, now pattern 2 is going to be very similar, except instead of going 15th to 12th, we're going to have 15th to 11th. Now that's going to change the fingering, because since you're not going 12, 13, 12, you're going 11, 13, 12. So we're going to go from the 11th fret here, then we're going to use the ring finger here, and then to the middle finger here. So it starts like this. Okay, so again in the first one. Second one. The third one's going to start from the 17th and pull off to the 12th, and then we're going to go 13th on the next one, then 14th on the next one. So it'll go pinky to pointer to middle to ring. Okay? Okay, so far we have okay, and now the next one I'm going to do is going to be very similar to the one that I showed you here that went from the 15th to the 11th. It's going to go from the 19th to the 15th, and then it'll be 17 on the next string and then 16 on the next string. So 19, 15, 17, 16. Okay? Okay? Now, what I want to do with that is I want to relate that and put it in context. All right, one of the great things about 3-string sweep patterns is that not only are they a little bit easier than the big monster 5- and 6-string sweep patterns, they're quick, they're small, they're something that you can inject into something else that's going on. So what I want to do is I want to take a couple of these patterns and put them in context for you so that you can see one of the ways that you can use them rather than just the sweep itself. Okay, the solo from the last fight by Bullet for My Valentine on their Fever CD uses 2 of those patterns. The last one that I just showed you, the one up here from that one, and then and that pattern. So that pattern is going to be used 3 times, and then this other pattern is only going to be used once. There's a hammer-on and a pull-off. There's some hammer-ons and pull-offs in there too. So and then I'm going to go into this last pattern that they use to wrap up the end of the solo. That is a 5-string sweep pattern. Pretty simple, but here it is in context. Okay. See how that works? So there's that hammer-on pull-off. So it's that pattern. And then that 5-string pattern is going to start here at the 14th fret. And actually I think that my tuning might be off from theirs, because I think that they do a drop C, which is, instead of a low E, they have a low, it's just like a drop D, except that when they drop that full step on this string, then they drop all the strings down a full step after that. So I'm actually playing a step higher than they would be playing, but you get the idea, okay? So anyway, we're going to start here with the pinky on 14 on the 5th string, 15 on the 4th string, okay, 11, 12, 11, 14, 15, 14, 12, okay? So 15, 19. That's 14. That's 17. 12. 11. 14, 13, 11, 12, 11, 14, 15, 14, 12. Okay, so sped up. So that's it for that. Here's one other cool thing that I learned. It's from Unbound by Avenged Sevenfold, and this will take up quite a bit of it. And let's see if I can do it without mucking it up too much. And notice how it's just a drag up and a drag down. Pretty badass, huh? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Obviously not as good as I'd like to be yet, but you know, certainly working on it, and just over time, we'll get there. We'll get there together. Please submit what you got. Show me what you're working on. Give me some tips. Give me some ideas. Give me some tricks. Give me some licks and riffs that I can work on, that other people can work on, that I can put on Facebook, that I can put on the blog. I'll tweet it. I don't care. Just show me what you got. I don't care if it's metal, if it's jazz, if it's blues, if it's classical, if it's acoustic or electric or whatever. It's all about guitar here. I want to get as good as I can. I'm sure you do too. So let's work together and make it happen. Cool? Rock on, guys. Thanks.